going, folks? It's me again, your boy Tabo, and welcome to another episode. So I'm just going to briefly take you through my development journey. This week I focused a lot on GLSL. The GLSL is a programming language for GPU. So basically, it's a way of speaking to your GPU and tell it how to render graphics on your monitor. And this has been quite a steep learning curve. It's something that's completely new to me. So it was a lot of mathematics, something that I'm out of touch with, really. So yeah, it's been exciting. So I'll just briefly take you through the series of little projects or maybe practices, more like that I've done in order to sharpen my skills. So yeah, without talking too much, I'll just take you through it. Okay, folks. So for those of you that want to know what GLSL is, you can check out this site to better inform yourself. Now, as part of my learning, I first had to learn basic things like how to create gradients, just how to map out color on the screen space, um, how to use the resolution, and how to use um, screen coordinates. So things like that. So as you can see, these are the simple animations that I did, basically using mathematical functions like sine, cosine to create these animations that you see in front of you. So all of these principles I had to apply. That is manipulating the UV space where I paint my colors. So it doesn't make sense right now because obviously you would need a lot more knowledge about what that really means. But all in all, these were tests that I was making just to test out my knowledge and to see how far I can push the bar. Now, also learning how to map that onto your UVs, because you're just creating the shader with all these animations, then you have to properly map it onto your object so that it is centered and that everything is playing in the right space. So in the beginning, it was not quite so I had to really do a lot of research in order to figure it out. But all in all, everything that you see here is the progression that I had to go through. But it was an exciting one. But I must say also that I did get lost in it a lot because I'm trying to figure it out. Then I can get obsessed with really understanding. So I did many different variations. Everything that you see here is only just a small portion of what I did and also what I still want to do. So for me, this is just the tip of the iceberg, really, because there's quite a lot of potential with what I can do, how I can use this with textures. At the moment, I'm just basically using colors. I'm not using texture maps or bump maps or displacement. And this is also just to also make you aware, this is what we call, these are fragment shader animations. In your graphics program, basically the graphics program is what renders the shader. You've got two parts. You've got what we call the vertex shader and the fragment shader. The vertex mainly deals with vertex. If you want to manipulate the vertex, which would be manipulating the shape of the object that's being drawn on the screen, you would go via the vertex shader. But the fragment shader is mainly mapping colors. So you can combine them also both to really come up with really cool graphics. So yeah, this is what I've been up to, and yeah, it's been quite a ride. I mean, it still is, so it's not like I'm done. But yeah, so I hope that you can just appreciate what I've done here. Well, I definitely appreciate it, even though it is nothing compared to what you can really do with the stuff. And for my project, this is gives me a lot of possibilities of what I can do, because this I want to create a kind of psychedelic look to my environment. I'm not even quite sure exactly how I plan on doing that, but that is the main idea. So yeah, overall, this is it. This has just been mainly about presentation, I guess. Not a lot of code. I can still do another follow-up on this so that I can better inform you, just if you're interested in coding or understanding just how the code structure is. So yeah, without talking too much, I'm just gonna call it a day, and yeah, see you in the next one. Love and peace, my brothers and sisters. I'm out.